Oh. Hey, it's about time you was getting here.
Why, what's the matter?
What's the matter? You know what time it is? It's 7:30. What do you think this is, a bank or something?
No, I can't help it.
Can't help it. You get out of bed and leave home on time, you can get here at a decent hour.
I did leave home on time. I left at 6 o'clock.
What? 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
You mean it took you an hour and a half to get here?
It was that darn sign.
What sign?
That sign that said, school will go slow.
Well, after this, just never mind the signs. I'll get the broom and sweep out.
Well, hadn't I better go to the post office first?
No, I've been to the post office myself.
Is there any mail?
No, there weren't no mail. But say, I had my eyes open this morning, Ed. Here. Now, wait a second. Let me show you something. Look. Here, take a look at this handbill that Oliver Store's got out.
What's it say?
Well, read it. Read it. That's the way to find out what it says.
Read it.
Well, what's the matter with you? What you laughing at?
It says fire sale.
Mm-hmm.
Who in Tarnation want to buy a fire?
No, that means they had a fire.
And now they want to sell it?
Oh, give me that Dodger. The store caught on fire, that's what it means. Don't you remember the other evening when the store caught on fire and they had to send for the fire department? So they put out this handbill.
I should think they could get the fire department a lot quicker by telephoning.
Oh, the handbill ain't for the fire department. It's an ad. An ad. Now listen, and I'll read it to you. It'll be straightened out there. Come one, come all.
Come to the fire?
Now come to the sale. Everything stock slashed to the bone. Think of that. Slashed to the bone. Everything.
Yeah? How about the bananas?
We ain't selling bananas.
Well, then, what are they selling?
I'm coming to that. Now keep your trap shut. Men's shoes as low as $1.50. Boys' suits $5 and up. Misses' coats greatly reduced.
That's a dad-daring lie, Dad. It's a dad-daring lie.
How do you mean? Well, what's your lie?
About Mrs. Coates being greatly reduced. I seen her yesterday, and she's fatter than ever.
Oh, it ain't Mrs. Coates.
That's what you said.
I didn't. I didn't say no such thing.
Well, what did you say, then? What did you say?
I said Mrs. Coates.
You didn't say Mrs. Coates, but you said Mrs. Coates.
Yes.
Chuck, you're crazy.
Well, now, I ain't crazy. I am not. I said Mrs. Coates. Coats. Things you wear. Coats for Mrs.
Mrs. who?
Mrs. Nobody. Miss. A girl. Like I own a bun.
I wouldn't miss a gal like I own a bun and she was gone for 1,000,000 years.
Oh, now, Eb, you're getting all mixed up again. This here's talking about coats for girls. Coats for girls. And here's raincoats. Slightly damaged by water, it says. Smoking jackets. Slightly damaged by smoke. Big value.
Yeah, but I don't need no smoking jacket.
I know it, but that ain't the ID. Here's Clem Oliver just coining money with his fire sale, and me and you's putting on a big sale of underwear, and we ain't even had one customer for it. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to put on a fire sale, too.
You mean set fire to the store just to sell a few suits of underwear?
No, we don't have to set fire to the store. We're going to damage that underwear a little bit with smoke.
Well, how do you mean?
I got it all worked out, right to a T.
Fake.
Never mind. Now, you go out in the backyard and build a fire. Throw a lot of stuff on it so it'll just sort of smoke and smolder like. And then we'll hang the underwear over it and make it smell smoky.
Why don't you just put on a suit of it and smoke a couple of cigars?
No, that'd take too long. Besides, cigars cost money. Now, there's the underwear on the end of the counter there, and you take it along and hang it on the clothesline. You can get some stuff to make the fire out here in the back room.
Yes, but
never mind your yes button. Do like I tell you. We have that darn underwear around here for years. And then when I get an idea how to sell it, you want to argue about it. Now go on, get going.
Oh, sure.
Second, think up everything, then do it besides. See such a fella. We're strolling in here at 7:30 in the morning, and
good morning, Mr. Bonham.
Oh, howdy, Professor. Getting an early start today, huh?
Oh, no, I have just been out for my morning's walk. I've been over to Ortega Park, looking at the site of the Senator Bunn statue. I see they have the base already installed.
Yeah, huh? Say, did you hear how the statue's coming along?
Yes, I understand it will be finished in a day or so. They're going to mount it on the pedestal at night, you know, so that no one will see it before the formal unveiling.
Yes, well, I suppose it,
I got that. How do you do, Professor?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Peter.
Well, you know what, Professor? If I was making that statue of Senator Bunn, I'd put two faces on it, because that's what he is, two-faced.
Oh, sort of Jekyll and Hyde, eh? I presume you're familiar with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
No, they don't trade here.
Oh, no, of course not. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are fictitious.
Oh, that's all right, Professor Thistlethwaite. It don't make any difference to us what a man's religion is, as long as he pays his bills, doesn't it?
I mean, they're imaginary. You see, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are the same person.
What?
And this particular character has two sides to his nature. He could be either Jekyll or Hyde.
Hyde from what?
Well, that was his name, Hyde.
I thought you said his name was Dr. Jackass.
Not Dr. Jackass.
No,
He
of
wasn't
course not, Of course not. A jackass couldn't be a doctor.
Certainly not.
No, he was just a plain jackass.
But that isn't it at all. I say he had two sides.
Yes, but Professor, all jackasses have got two sides.
Two sides to his nature. One side was good, charitable, kind. The other side was evil and did harm.
Yeah, but it ain't the side of a jackass that does the harm. It's the end.
Yes, that's fact.
But I'm talking about a man named Dr. Jekyll.
Oh, a man.
Yes. Now, let's give our attention to Dr. Jekyll and delete the jackass.
A feller be dead darn hungry, eat a jackass.
Oh, I didn't say eat. I said delete, leave out, omit.
How's that?
Omit the jackass.
Now, wait a second, Professor. What you mean is omit the jackass.
I mean nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort.
Yes.
Why do you have to drag a mule in by the ears?
Because that's the safest place to catch hold of her.
Well, suppose you refrain from referring to mules.
What, say?
Leave the mule alone.
Yes, you leave the mule alone and she'll leave you alone.
Now, Dr. Jekyll was noted for his kind deeds and acts.
Kind deeds in what, Professor?
Acts. Kind deeds and acts. In the pursuit of his study of medicine, he discovered a curious sort of elixir. With this drug...
How's that?
Elixir. And with his...
He licks her with what?
He licks her with the axe.
Yeah, but licks who? Licks who?
Licks the mule.
No, there aren't any mules.
Why, Professor Thistlethwaite, of course there is. Got to span the mule, and so is
there aren't any mules in this story.
Oh, yeah.
I say Dr. Jekyll discovered a curious elixir or drug. He would go down into the cellar, take a spoonful of this drug, and when he came out, he would be
cured.
Exactly. No, he wouldn't be cured. There wasn't anything the matter with him.
Then what was he taking the medicine for?
That's the strange part of the entire story. The drug changed him into another man. And when he came out of the cellar, it made him hide.
Sure. If he'd have wanted to hide, why didn't he stay in the cellar?
It changed him into Mr. Hyde. Changed everything about him. The lineaments of his face, the color of his...
What about his face?
I say his face lineaments.
Say, wait a second there, Professor. You don't use liniment on your face. You use it on your back.
No, but I
say, speaking of your back, now how are you fixed for underwear, Professor? You see, we got some union suits sort of damaged with smoke. If we were selling goods.
Well, is that all that's the matter with them? Just smoking?
Fetch in a couple of them union suits and show the Professor.
Go
on now, go on. Can't you keep Professor Thistlethwaite in a rush? Yes, sirree. This is a real bargain, Professor, and you'll like these union suits. They're all wool.
Well, if you have my size and they're reasonable enough, I'll take half dozen.
A half dozen? Say, you take a half dozen and I'll cut them suits to next to nothing. Yes, sir. I'll give you a real bargain. Wait, Eb, fetch them in here. We just made a sale. Eb.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming in.
Listen, Professor Thistlethwaite wants 6 of them union suits. 6 of them. And I'm going to let him have them next to nothing.
Yeah? Well, next to nothing is all that's left of them. They burnt up.